Hello. Are you also tired of getting at least 150 emails a day and everybody is pushing you for a reply? You just get drowned constantly in new messages. You have to look up information, which is very hard. That time is over with our platform from virtualworkforce.ai, where we are making AI agents that you can manage completely yourself. A personal assistant in your email box that you always wanted is finally there. So let's walk through our platform. When you enter the platform, there are various options to create a workspace. So if you have multiple entities, like a company in Germany, Netherlands, Italy, and Spain, you can separate that perfectly through the section here in workspaces, and you can create within a certain entity, you can create different departments. So you can easily segregate any AI agent that you're going to make and customize these agents to be specifically good in a job that is needed in a certain department. So let's walk through an AI agent that we've set up. First of all, when you are setting up an AI agent that's going to help you compose, draft emails directly in your email box, it's important to connect different data sources. We are offering SharePoint, Outlook, email memory. It's of course also a data source. There's a lot of stuff coming in on a daily basis. We have APIs. So in this particular example, I've set up a HubSpot agent to retrieve any customer data or any pending opportunity, and I completely connected my whole ERP database through an SQL agent. So we optimize these data sources so you can very easily connect any VMS, TMS, TOS, ERP system, whatever you have, SQL, Oracle, you can connect it very easily through the data space, to the data source space. This can be done by yourself with a bit of help of ChatGPT, and otherwise your IT department can do that within 15 minutes. If you already have Power BI or Tableau, you already have a mirror of your database, most probably in the cloud, and then it's even easier to connect an SQL database. So in real time, we can retrieve data from your ERP system. This is the most fastest option. When you connect an AI agent, it's basically a personal assistant in your email box. I created one, it's online, it's synced. It's a very simple process, 2 clicks, that's it. It can be a personal email box, but it can also be a shared email box. So any AI agent is just a shared email box or a personal email box. So if you work in a big email box with a lot of people, it's no problem, it's just one AI agent. What is then most important once you linked your email box is that you go over all the settings. Let's start in general settings. I see it's a mix of Dutch and English, but you enter your persona, your company name, your company description, anything you need to know as if it's the first day in the office, you're new at the company, what am I doing, what is the company doing, all these basic things when you're working in a new coworker that's sitting next to you, next to your desk, what are you writing there? Then we have some email reply rules. We automatically ignore spam, ads, marketing, phishing, and no reply emails. And our AI agent is judging what is the chance that the sender wants a response. Depending on your business, your market, or your department, you might want to play with this. It's on default 50%. I personally like it slightly more tight, so it needs a bigger chance of having a response, so I put it at 60%. You can also add a different extra ignore rules. You can do follow-up actions, you can ignore, you can follow up, you can custom. This is something we're going to enhance greatly over the next few weeks. There are some extra instructions that are really specific to whatever you are doing. For me, we are in Europe, so anything in kilos, liters, etc., Celsius. I personally like that answers are very specific and concise. So again, you are having a new colleague, he or she is sitting next to you. What are you telling that person when they are first showing you the first emails they're going to write, when they're a junior, when they're fresh from school? What are you telling them that's important? You're adding here as well. We have some response settings, tone of voice, response length, different languages, any European language. So my default language is English. So if an email comes in Spanish, it will be replied in English. But if the email is in Dutch or German, because I also speak these languages, it will reply in the native language. It's a fact that people who get a reply in their own language perceive customer service up to 30% higher than when they are getting an email back in, for example, an English language. So having replies suddenly in local native language, I mean, I can speak pretty okay German, but typing for me in business is quite hard. But in this way, I can draft up proper German emails. So once we're all set up, data sources, I've added from the common data sources a couple of specific ones. I can also add, for example, HubSpot deals. So also here, as a personal assistant, I can choose myself what data the agent is going to be able to retrieve. So let's also add the HubSpot deals. And then what we're going to do is we have a chat option. Let me switch the screen because I already asked a couple of questions. Because you connected a lot of data sources, you can suddenly chat with everything in one space. So not a Copilot specifically for SharePoint or specifically for your HubSpot, everything all together. This is still maybe a little bit basic chat. We're going to enhance that greatly in the future, but how nice it is that you can just have one place where you can just ask anything about your company. It will look for and it will give you the right answers. Now, let's go to the emails. You have a meeting, you come back, you have a lot of emails received, and what happens is, let's switch to Outlook. I got a couple of emails, and normally this is all unread, which is annoying because we all know it. Do you start on the bottom? Do you start on the top? Does something catches your eye that you jump on? Is that the right priority? And what you immediately see watching this email box is a couple of things are still unread. Why? Because it doesn't need a response. Remember, we had the setting put on 60% or 50% in default. And in this case, I can clearly see already concept answers created. So immediately, I'm prioritizing what needs a reply, which again enhances customer satisfaction, customer service feeling, customers get faster replies. And what happens is Mirko sent an email. Hey Koen, thanks for the phone call. I'm interested in your product. Can I ask for the current price of chocolate? Nice. That's a potential deal. Follow up on the phone call. Hey Mirko, thank you for your interest. Current price of chocolate. Let's write it. Chocolate is €12.75. Okay, sounds good. Send. Next. Niche, he's asking, what category has the highest number of products? I guess he's maybe a supplier, he wants to know something, or a transporter. Of course, this is very context related. A product category, total numbers. Okay, I'm fine with this, but let's maybe add, let me know if you have any further questions. Send. So what would have costed me this to look up in the system? I have to go to confections, I have to make a query with the highest number of products, I have to count them, I have to write this whole email, and now I've sent it in what? A couple of seconds. Let's move to Alexis. What supplier you have the most products in stock? Okay, yeah, I know Svensk is a good product, 224 units available. Okay, fine. So I came back from my meeting, 1 minute, and I've sent at least 3 emails. And this is how your AI assistant will help you in the future, saving time, creating value. I can pick up the phone, I can do other important stuff, I can use my brain to really create value instead of looking up information in the system and just answering. It's a human in the loop system. Maybe in the future we'll allow automatic sending, but we do think at this moment in time it's important that you check and verify it's being sent from my name, so nobody knows this is generated or typed by AI. You can customize it on settings level, you don't need any IT department for it. And in this way, you save a lot of time, you enhance customer satisfaction, and you're good to go. So if you want to use this AI assistant, sign up. If you have any further question on certain integrations, feel free to book a demo, and we hope to welcome you soon as a new client. Thank you.